Which one? This one keeps moving.
That one is the bottom one.
This one?
Yeah.
It's tight. It must be this one tight, that one.
Good?
Yeah. Did you put it there? Too far?
Okay, I'm connected. You good? Good morning, everyone. Game 3 from Timmins. It'll be the Hounds versus Timmins. This is a battle of two teams that are 2-0.
Battle for first seed.
Can't even get on, Mara.
She said we're live.
Okay, we're good to go. Perfect.
Somebody at home would tell us.
Good morning, and welcome to today's U12 AA Bantamweight State Tournament Champions game between the Sioux Community Greyhounds and the Timmins Forest Guards. We play today the Timmins Economic Development Corporation with support of the tournament and our close sponsor Discovery for helping making the tournament as champ as possible.
Did you say Sudbury was the sponsor?
I guess.
All right, Remy. Let's see what these guys come out with this game.
Yeah.
2 games in a row where they came out flying. Yesterday. Okay, perfect. Yesterday they came out flying, but then that timeout from Coppercliff caused the Greyhounds to sit back on their heels a bit. So. Remy, I told Isaac earlier today that if the D get hemmed in their zone and he shoots it into the bench, he gets $100 to relieve the pressure. So let's see if he does that.
Pretty good deal.
The benches are so close to inside the neutral, like inside the defensive zone, that when they get hemmed in, they can just flip it over the boards and alleviate all the problem, right?
Yeah.
Same officiating crew, they've been pretty good.
Towards us, at least.
Did you buy it tomorrow? All right, 20 seconds left to go in warm-up. And this will be Lau's start, right? Because Turco was game 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
Good tune to start off here. Give your brother a new tape job again today? So he's starting again with Quinn Evans, Connor Porco, and we got McGuire and Doucette on the D. Timmins retreating into their own zone, drops it off at the blue line. And that's chipped ahead to the red line.
Theo
McGuire
cuts
picks
it
it up.
off.
Chips it ahead
Up
for
to
Quinn. Quinn makes a nice move, but it's tight into Tabari's skates there, and Tabari's couldn't do much. Timmins deep into the corner. Emmett's sword fighting in front of the net.
And there'll be a head contact.
Yeah, that's good work by Doucette in front. Draw a penalty there. Timmins to the box, 2 minutes for head contact. I was kind of lucky that the Hounds didn't get one there, but they got the retaliation. And the Hounds go to the power play. 30 seconds into the game, the Hounds are on the power play.
Here comes Finn. Shoots.
I think that hit the back of the net, eh, Remy?
Yeah.
Evans cycling it in the corner. Comes back to the point to Buzzer. Buzzer goes cross ice to Kalica. Kalica takes the shot. Big rebound.
Finn digging for it.
And Timmins coming out with speed here. Timmins gets it all the way behind the net. Still in possession. Hounds are just watching. And he spins around again.
Finn digging for it.
Finn finally decided he wanted the puck and got it.
Quinn puts it back to Buzz.
And Buzz flips it ahead to Kalica. Kalica's got room. Oh, he might cross ice. That's offside.
Good first shift there by the Hounds.
It went through Kalica's leg. Buzz is going to be first on. He's got quick pressure here. Cycles it all the way around to Porcaro. Porcaro loses it at the blue line. Drops it back to Buzz. And Buzz goes cross ice to Cooch. And Cooch pushes it deep. Nice reverse behind the net by Timmins there to the far side.
Here comes Brado, cuts it off.
Brado made an attempt. Half back to retrieve. He's got some good pressure here. Comes up to Ethan.
Taps
Ethan
it
to Grayson.
Grayson.
Grayson fans on it. Backhand up the middle and given away to Timmins. And Timmins chips it deep. That goes over Hef's head. Brado's going to retrieve behind the net. And Brado with room.
And Heffernan's going to go in the box 2 minutes for interference.
For tripping?
Interference.
Where did that happen? In front of the net?
In the corner. Was this the first game today?
Yeah. So 23 seconds left to go in Timmins penalty, and Hef's going to start serving 2 here. So we got 4-on-4 hockey for about a minute.
Number 8, Owen Kaufman, 2 minutes for interference.
Nice cross-ice feed there from Jace. McGuire with it in the neutral zone. McGuire over to Jace. Jace goes cross-ice deep to the corner. I don't think the Hounds realize it's 4-on-4. Now we're killing.
Jace holds. Not on waiting. Theo cuts back, makes a good move.
Theo to Deuce. Deuce up
Deuce
ahead. Yeah,
for
Young's going to
Jace.
have to put some pressure on them here. Young on the forecheck.
Jace is waiting.
Jace forces them back. Oof.
Timmons made a
And
good
Timmons
move
with
on
lots
Jace.
of room here. Nope, there it is. Nadon just comes through and steps in front of his guy. That comes back to McGuire. McGuire fires it down. Nicely done.
Here's Ruli, Kalitsa, and
Buzzer, and who's up there forechecking? Jace, still. No,
And Jace is on for a change.
that was a lot of hard work by Jace, so
And-
great job on the penalty kill. Kalitsa back in his own zone. Kalitsa tried to go D to D, missed the pass. Timmons with it behind the net. Timmons is buzzing there. Timmons back to the point, high shot. And that hit Lau right in the middle. 25 seconds left to go in Hef's penalty. Timmons has too many, and they had 2 sets of D out there, but they sort that out. Murray wins the draw.
That's a slap shot.
Nice work by Kalitsa to stop that cross crease pass
Pins
there.
him.
15 seconds left to go. Hard point shot. No rebound. Lau eats that. 10 seconds left to go in Heffernan's penalty.
And Buzz sends it down.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the penalty. That was a good kill by the Hounds. And then we got Brado and McGuire.
Theo
Theo just-
tries to send it back and fans on it. Here comes Timmons on the rush. Pass deep.
Steered to the corner by Lau.
Timmons pops it out in front. They're battling.
Try and go in front.
Wow,
What a
with a
save by Lau.
great save.
Here comes
Here
the Hounds.
comes Finn with the puck.
Finn.
Cross ice. It
Finn
bounces
Quinn
off.
goes back into the middle.
And Quinn's battling. And Hounds
Porco's
are
gonna
going
get
to
it
take.
for tripping or kneeing. Yeah.
Yeah. He's lucky he didn't get kneeing there.
Connor stuck his leg out there and got a piece of him.
Hounds are back on the penalty kill. Copeland won the draw back. Hef is on it, battling. Back to the front. Timmons shoots. Lau makes another good save. Caro in on it. Brado puts pressure.
Oh, the Hounds are gonna
Back
get a
up
chance to clear here.
Copeland, and
That's a
it
great
is
play.
down.
Nicely done.
Here comes
Ethan flying.
on the. Ethan puts pressure.
Yeah, Ethan
Timmons
gets the puck. That's
nothing.
good work.
Ethan's back in on it. Grayson on
Brado
it.
angles his man off the puck nicely there too. We should be able to clear again. No. Yes, we do. Perfect.
Grayson sends it down for the second time on his shift.
There's a minute done in Porco's penalty. 8:22 left to go left in the first period. Timmons with a nice breakout there. Chris crossing.
Good.
We got the red line with speed.
And Timmins shoots, and Lau makes a great save.
Lau's looking nice and calm in the net there. He didn't even move. Just reached out with the glove and caught that. Not on to take the draw. Lau's right. Scramble draw. Gets all the way out to the point.
Timmins takes a shot. Lau with another great save. Lau's on fire today.
.48 seconds left to go in the penalty. Same crew out there, same thing. This time the Hounds win the draw. McGuire's going to be first on it in the corner. McGuire goes all the way around. Kucher's going to have room over there. Oh.
Kucher tries to send it down.
Kucher tried to shoot it down the ice.
And that's going to be...
There it is. Perfect. McGuire helped him out and got it all the way down. Timmins sets up behind their net.
And
they
here
give it away.
comes Kucher.
Cooch fires it.
Tries to put it on net.
Yeah, I think the guy reached up to catch it, eh?
Kucher.
Why are you using that?
Up the middle. Timmins with speed. They slow up the blue line. They look to set it up, and then they go deep into the corner. Timmins with it in the corner.
He shoots.
Sharp angle shot. Lau was way out of his net. Made a great save. The guy had no angle. Hit Lau right in the dog.
Lau read that perfect.
Six seconds left to go in Connor's penalty. Hounds may be able to time this right for him to jump out of the box here and pick up a clearance pass for breakaway. See if they can figure it out. Here it happened.
And sends it to Jace. Jace gets clipped off.
Porco
there.
was coming off. Not on joins the play.
Not on waits. Pinches. And he
Keeps
comes
it
out
in.
with the puck. Slips the area pass right to Jace.
Oh, Jace gets pinched
Jace
off.
gets hit softly.
Really gets to the point. Kulitsa shot on net, missed the net wide. And that's fired to length of the ice. That's going to be icing. I don't know. I feel a slap shot from Buzzer here. What do you think?
It's just he's just waiting.
Jace with it on the near wall, moving behind the net. Still maintains possession. He knocked his guy down. Jace still has it. He circles. He's probably going to look for Kulitsa here, and does. Kulitsa.
Over to Buzz.
Buzz.
Back down to Ruley. Ruley moves it up to Buzz. Buzz shoots.
Buzz takes the shot, hits a whole bunch of people.
And
they couldn't get a stick on it. Good D by Timmins to lift all their sticks.
Timmins box outs in front.
That was the Hounds' best offensive threat so far. There we go. Not on with room.
Not on. Tries to make a move. Gets picked off. Here comes Timmins. Chips it up. Buzz is going to be the first one on it. Buzz is going to rim it.
Oh, got tied up in Buzz's
rim
feet.
it. And here we go.
Another great coverage by Lau.
Here we go. Finn's taking the draw. Finn loses. Gets pressure on it. And here we go. Finn put good pressure on their defense.
That was a good pass to Quinn by Brado. And Brado pinches up again. Nice play.
And
Evans puts it ahead, gets it just barely into Timmins' zone. Timmins' D is going to circle behind the net.
We got Connor for
Look to their
checking.
winger.
Finn tried to cut it off.
And couldn't, but that's a good pinch by Heffernan to keep it in. Half working hard.
And
Oof.
Connor takes another penalty. Another tripping.
I don't know about that one. All right, so the Hounds going to penalty kill again.
Hounds are doing great 5-on-5. The penalties are killing us.
Greyhounds penalty, number 16, Connor Corporal, 2 minutes to terminate.
Hounds can't get it out. Pumps to the blue line. Half gets a stick on it and interferes with that pass. Good work by Half. Timmons settles it down. They get it back out to the point. Skips over Timmons' stick and cleared.
Grayson's going to go in on the forecheck. He's flying. Gray cuts back.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Timmons. Oh, that hits the skate.
Great interception by Picaro. Picaro surfs. He waits and forces Timmons to dump it in. 2 sets in on it. Falls. Maintains possession. Copeland knocks over his man.
He's all the way back to the point.
Timmons shoots. Lau makes a good stop. Timmons behind the net. Looking for a man. Puts it back up top. Puts it back down low. Timmons puts it on net.
Great
Lau
save
with
by
another
Lau.
great stop.
He's back to the point here.
And
save by
Lau
Lau.
with a great stop.
.33 seconds left to go in Connor's penalty.
Lau is standing on his head right now. Lau with another good stop.
That was a tricky one through a whole bunch of legs. Big rip and fanned on it.
Grayson tries to cut it off. Timmons maintains.
I must have hopped over Nat on stick.
Yeah. And here comes Timmons. Puts it back up top. They put it on net.
Lau's got that one
Another
too.
good stop.
Doucette clearing stuff in front of the net. That's good.
The Hounds made sure nobody got in front of Lau.
10 seconds left to go in Timmons' power play. Same thing, though. I'd like to see a home run pass here to Workle if he gets out of the box. Right?
Yeah. Great pass. Nat
Not
on
on
goes.
with room.
Timmons. Great pass reception. Here comes Ruley. Tries to cut
Really
him.
loses it at the
Cuts
blue
in the
line.
middle.
Not
Not
on.
on waits.
Backhand to
Kucher.
Cooch. Yeah, and Cooch.
Kuch is on it. Not on falls. Timmons. On a break. They shoot. Misses the net wide. They move it to Kucher. Kucher chips it up.
Hounds can't
Ruley.
get a handle on the puck.
Timmons is all over them.
There we go. 2-on-2 now.
Here comes Nat, he waits. He pushes it wide. He cuts back. And he falls. I don't think anybody's skates are sharpened today.
There we go. Half with room. Oh, good work by Jace on the far wall to keep it there.
He doesn't.
Oh, it hit a stick.
And here comes Quinn, tries to make a move.
Hounds almost had possession there.
And
Big old cross ice.
Pinches. He gets it in.
Good work by a half there. Yard sale to make the play. That goes into the middle, but turned over to Timmons.
Timmons
That was Ruley with a good stick, knocked it free. And Jace Young picks it up in the defensive zone at the blue line. Chips it out.
Here comes Finn off the ball. Off of the bench, sorry.
That was a hard pass. Tipped. It's not icing because it hit their stick on this side of center. Jace loses it. It bounced over his head on the far wall. Timmons a long shot on net. Tipped. Brado has it.
Brado makes a good move.
Brado with a nice play behind
Finn
the net.
moves it to Finn. Finn skates.
Gets it up to Finn. Finn with room.
Pushes it wide. Brings it behind.
Oh,
puts it in front.
dangerous pass in front
Oh.
off the side of the goalie's pad.
That
Good
was
play
a-
by Finner. Great outlet pass by Timmons. They go completely cross ice. He's 1-on-4 and gets through. Shot, blocker, and
Lau is on fire today.
gonna be another point shot here. Way wide. Yeah, that almost took his winger's head off.
Missile shot by Timmins.
Hounds are just chasing around the end here. Still do not have possession. 42 seconds left to go in the period.
Hounds need to hold off a little bit.
Doucette ties up his man. You got a 2-on-2 puck battle there. And that goes up in the air in front of Lau.
Timmins scores.
That was almost a minute and a half of chaos in the Hound zone there, and Timmins was able to capitalize. So with 29 seconds left to go in the first period, we got a 1-0 hockey game for Timmins. Kulitsa in his own zone. Up in the air to the neutral zone, and Timmins D picks it up. Timmins fires it all the way back down to Kulitsa. Kulitsa fires it back along the red line. Porco was looking for Grayson and missed the stick. Timmins goes cross ice.
Grayson almost gets a good stick on it.
Number 67, Jamie Birch. Number 60, Max Boy.
And that's going to be it for the first period.
No flood after the first period. This time it'll be the flood after 2. There are some long ones, yeah. I agree. That was a tough period, though. They had power plays and penalty kills and chaos with the lines. They're just missing some of those passes. Just slightly behind or bouncing off their sticks. I think this is the first time this tournament that the Hounds find themselves behind. No, they were behind on your brother's disaster, right? They went down 1-0 in that game. So let's see what they got.
And Timmins leads 1-0 after the first. Kulitsa battles.
Discovery. And our tournament sponsor, Ross Madness. The support of Mr. Tournament Champion.
Porcaro tries to make a cut to the middle. He skates with it.
Got wheels.
He pushes
Tips
it
ahead.
forward. And I don't know where the call.
Taking down from behind there.
Not a call. Here comes.
Oh, the Hounds got it. Oh, man. You see Tripp there, too.
Some dirty plays from Timmins.
He's not getting caught. Timmins comes up with it in their own zone. They're sneakier than we are. Okay, Kulitsa with it in his own zone. Regroups, chips it ahead. And Timmins fires it back in. That should be icing. But Lau played it.
Timmins is getting the home team advantage right now with the referees.
Ooh, what a move by Buzz.
Buzz takes the skate.
Buzz has some room here. Buzz goes ahead to Cooch. Cooch is down the wing with speed. Coocher flips one.
Buzz got some slick hands.
One-timer, big shot. And the Hounds cannot get their puck on the stick. That was some good work there. That one hits the stick and doesn't get to the net. Timmins breaking out with numbers. Timmins coming out with 4 strong. Only 2 Hounds. The Greyhounds made a line change there. That's good work by Kulitsa to lift his guy's stick.
Not the smartest change.
There we go. Nadon.
Nadon waits.
Kucher joining.
Great move by Nadon.
Nadon.
And scores.
Wow. What a highlight reel goal from Nadon there.
Holy.
The reverse to the backhand and got him on the
wraparound.
Got him on the wraparound. Good hands by Nadon. Whew. That looked like it was going to be dangerous for the Hounds on the change, and it worked out to their favor there. That was good movement and great play by Nadon to bury that. So now it's a 1-1 game.
That was a great goal. Doesn't get better than that. Here comes Jace.
Hounds got some fire now. That's another one on net. Ruli's going to be on the hard forecheck. Ruli rips it around. Hef keeps it in. Good pinch by him. Finally squirts out over the line. Nadon has it. Nadon reverses to Young. And Young gets checked at the blue line, but he got it into the zone. That puck goes wide, but not out. Nadon again with the puck. Nadon goes low left and
assisted by number 16, Mark.
Brado's going to be first to retrieve here. Isaac lost an edge there, it looked like. Heffernan's on it in the corner. And Hef tried to backhand, and it got all tied up in the snow in the Zamboni door. The puck's bouncing there. Ruli has it. Ruli to Young. Young with room.
Young waits. Pushes it.
Oh, Young gets through. Tries to take the shot. Ruli does. That was way high over the net. Brado on the far side. Brado down to Tambari. Finn goes up the middle.
Gives it away. Here comes Timmins on a break.
Brado on the back check. Brado gets back and interferes with the play. Good
Finn
back
got
check.
lucky there.
There goes Porco to Tambari. Tambari still holding. Tambari takes a slap shot, hits a stick, bounces dangerous. Quinn Evans was in pursuit there. 10 minutes left to go in the period.
I do not know what Finn was looking for there.
He goes right up the middle, Timmins.
Lau
Great
with a
save
good
by
save.
Lau on the almost breakaway there. The guy from Timmins had tons of pressure from the back check and Hounds. And Hounds turn it over. It's on the ringette line. And here goes the Hounds, 3-on-2. Porco drops to Tambari. Tambari gives it back to Porco, but Porco wasn't looking. Goes into the corner, and McGuire pinches and gets the puck. Great pinch by McGuire.
Beautiful.
Tied it up on the board. And Quinn with it behind the net. Evans in front. Finds Porco, but Porco couldn't pull the trigger. Gets to the point, and McGuire's backing up. That clears out over the blue line. McGuire across to Tambari. Tambari just fires it on the net.
It's been on the ice for 2 minutes max.
Here comes Timmins cross ice again. Great pass, but that bounces. Doucette should have. Yeah, Doucette gets a stick on it. Doucette goes D to McGuire. Nice play. McGuire corrals that one and chips it out of the zone. Skips over Timmins' stick. And the forward.
On the rush.
Yeah. We got Kucher and Copeland. And they fire it all the way out. Back to center ice for McGuire. McGuire regroups. Timmins is making a change.
Not the smartest decision.
Oh, there's two guys deep here on Timmins. And there we go.
Grayson puts it in deep. Picaro and Kucher. Kucher flies on that. Here
Doucette watches the line
comes
change.
Picaro. Picaro in on it. Copeland.
Come all around. See if Deuce pinches here.
And Deuce does indeed. And
Timmins, great play by McGuire.
McGuire reads that
Yeah,
perfectly.
McGuire was a 1-on-3 there.
And Timmins scores.
He jammed that one in. Ah. That puck must have just been sitting there, eh? All he can hear is the smack, like the stick slam, and it went in. So it must have been loose on the side of the net. Or Lau thought he had it under his pad, but didn't.
I think it went 5-full.
So a 2-1 game, 8 minutes left to go in the second period. Golitsa turns it over on the blue line.
Goal number 26, Tanner Schubach.
Here comes Nat on.
Offside!
Not the smartest move by Nat on at the blue line.
Not on with it again. Let's see what moves he's got. Oh wow! He tried to go right up over the catcher. That Buzz just holds the puck still, and the Timmins guy went sailing over top of Buzzer. The Buzzer was stationary.
Leads
So
out with a missile
definitely
of a
no-
shot.
Going on behind the net. Who's that? Jace working hard, turns it over. Kalitsa, and that was Nadon who tried to tip. Nadon still has it. Shot, hit a leg, doesn't get through. Comes back to the point. Buzz ripped one. Rolling, bouncing puck. That was a dangerous puck. Jace takes a shot into the glove. Hounds got a little pep in their step now. Some sustained offensive pressure here. 7:29 left to go. Oh, the draw was too good. Brado's going to be first on it. Oh, that play worked out. The Hounds moved the puck really well there. Hounds get the zone.
And he slips, falls on his...
Stop being bothered by Porco. Brado has it, goes back to Hef. Hef chips it along, skips over all the forward six and gets into the zone. But not out, stays in. Now it finally comes out. Brado just flips one in at the net. Oh, dangerous shot. They're yelling at them to play it, and the Hounds all stop skating. Now Hef has it and fires it deep. Hef has it, puts it into the corner. Puts a Timmins stick. Here comes Timmins, 3-on-2. Brado and Hef just steps up and takes that pass away. Good play. He gets the red line and fires it in. Timmins, quick turnaround and another turnover. That was Timbari that reached in there and grabbed that. And Porcaro comes off the bench and turns it over. Scrambly stuff.
Surfing.
But the Hounds are forechecking hard. That comes to the middle to Brado.
Brado puts it back.
Brado gives it to the wrong team. Porcaro's got time. Goes ahead to Grayson.
Grayson wheels. Yeah, I don't think he sees the Timmins guy behind him.
Turns it over, but that's fired down the length of the ice. That should be icing. No, it did make it. Doucette backhands to McGuire. McGuire reverses. Looking for Kucher in the near side.
Here comes
Doucette. Has it behind the net. Deuce reverses again. Gonna have room. Oh, Timmins got a stick on it. That pass was to Kucher. Timmins has it. They go completely cross ice. That's going to clear the zone. 5 minutes left to go.
Nobody's putting pressure on him. He can easily
take a bomb of a shot there. Doucette. And McGuire working in the corner. Copeland in there too. With a 2-2 wall battle, and Timmins comes up with the puck. Timmins goes back to the point. Lau drops the pad and kicks it off to the corner. Grayson with time and space behind the net. And there we go. McGuire skates it out. McGuire's got some room here. McGuire cutting hard to the net. Oh, what a play.
Kucher gets it.
McGuire with the backhand in front to Kucher. Kucher was wide open. So was the net, and Kucher made no mistake. We got a 2-2 game.
Beautiful goal.
Great rush by Peel. I don't think Timmins saw Kucher sneaking in there. McGuire did. It looked like he was going behind the net, and at the last second, he flipped the backhand pass. What an awesome play by McGuire. 2-2, 4:51 left to go in the second period.
We got Young, Ruli, Nadon, Buzz, and Klitsa.
Straight ahead goes Timmins. Right off the jaw, right up the middle. And just like that, 3-2. Holy smokes, that guy from Timmins won the draw, skated straight in, shot and scored.
Timmins made no mistake there.
Yeah.
No line change. Keeping the same guys out.
So 3-2 with 4:42 left to go. Here comes the Hounds.
Looks like the exact same.
Nadon in for checking.
Nadon cuts it off.
Yeah, does he ever. Nicely done. Pinned himself against the wall and intercepted the pass. That's going to come through to the blue line. A big collision there with Buzz and the Timmins guy.
Buzz makes a good hit.
Yeah, I thought so too. That was a good one. Buzz just stood his ground.
I don't think anybody's gonna knock him over.
No. Let's see. Deep in the corner. Kalitsa has it, and Kalitsa flips one at net, hits a skate, and goes sideways. It's in the corner on the red line. They fire it down. That's going to be on Buzz's. Oh, it gets tangled up in the ref. Still tangled in the ref, but Ruley comes up with it. So the Hounds got some room. Ruley chips one at the net, and there we go.
Great score.
Who buried that, Jace?
Yeah.
Jace got the rebound off the shot from Ruley, so 3-3.
I didn't even see that.
It was, like Ruley came in cutting, kind of flipped it or shot it. I think it either hit the block or the pad came down right in front of the net, but Jace was streaking straight to the net and buried that.
No, I saw the shot. I just didn't see it right in the head.
Oh.
Senior the rebound school, scored by number 12, Jace Young. Assisted by number 4, Zachary Kaliza.
Oh, that was Kalitsa that pinched in.
Eliza.
Mr. Kaliza with a good assist. Brado in his own zone.
Great cutback. Gets pinned. Battles. Didn't help Brado out there.
There we go. Porco with room. Oh, penalty shot, maybe. Let's see what he calls. Yeah, penalty shot. Porco was well ahead of him. He got tackled from behind, so here we go. Penalty shot. 3:06 left to go in the second period.
Hopefully they take the breakaway drill they do in practice all the time.
Yeah,
into a game.
What do they call that? The Slovakian shootout or Russian shootout?
Yeah.
Where they just keep going. All right, let's see what Connor's got here. Oh, he hit the post. Nice try. He had him beat. Just could not beat the post. Connor not happy, but it was a great move. Okay, the face-off stays in the Hound zone. So.
And it is Hopeland, Kucher, and Picaro. This line has been on fire today. With Half and Brado.
His delays on the exit there. That was a good play, but that's the danger of it is the Hounds maintain possession. Oh, big pile up in front of...
Little scrum in front of the net.
Yeah. I think they're going to grab two here.
Grayson
The two
and
combatants. Two minutes roughing for each. That's fine. So it'll be 5-on-5 still.
give me 2 minutes.
Wall battle in the corner there.
And
Kucher giving
40 seconds.
chase. Oh, Tambari's going to get it for body contact.
Not
No, he's getting head contact.
4.
4 minutes for head contact again. Yikes. Okay.
Not the smartest move there by Finn.
He definitely collided with him, but did he throw a hit? Either way, got 2:37 left to go here. 4-minute penalty kill for the Hounds.
And McGuire breaks the glass down.
You got a broken stick out there?
And looks like it's a broken stick in the box as well.
I think the coach is coming over to talk to Finn. Yeah.
Number 24,
Oh, he poked. Good work by Carson. Oh, Carson gets mauled from behind there. Do set. So that shot went through McGuire's legs and then through Lau's games. So we got a 4-3 game. Yeah, sure. So 152 left to go. 3 minutes left to go into Murray's penalty. It's a 4-3 game. Well, Timmins fanned on it in their zone. Ruley on the forecheck. Timmins up the middle. Timmins comes in, gains the zone.
Takes ball 10. Assisted by number 44, Nate Johnson.
Scored another one. They snuck it in between the post and Lau. I'm not even sure if that was a pass or Lau knew that was coming across, but it looks like it went up, hit Lau's shoulder, and in it goes. So that's going to do it for Finn's penalty, I think. $125 left to go. It's 5-3 for Timmins. 2 quick goals there. Those were less than a minute apart.
Timmins scores another goal, scored by number 67, J.J. Birch. Assisted by number 16, Max Mulvey.
That should be icing. $51 seconds left to go in the second period. Ruley on the draw. One straight ahead by Timmins, but Ruley reaches back and picks his pocket. Ruley still forechecking hard, and Timmins goes cross ice. Wide, and Kalitsa's on his man. 27 had speed, got Kalitsa on the outside, cutting to the net. Great play. Kalitsa has room. Kalitsa up ahead to Nadon. Nadon with speed goes wide, and Nadon's going to have a lane to the net. Oh, and he got tied up in Nadon's feet. Chip to the middle. And rolling all the way down, 20 seconds, that's going to be icing.
We recognize the committee would like to thank our goal sponsors, Lever, Migrated Industrial, and Lakeshore Mine. We'd also like to thank our silver sponsors, Waybags, New North Fuel, Access Mining, North Ave, and New Ticket Shop for their support of the tournament.
Face off in Timmins zone. Timmins coming in with 3. Good save by Lau. 1 second left to go, and then we'll have a Zamboni. It's a pretty exciting game here. 3-3, and then those 2 quick goals are the difference. That's it for that period. So we'll have a Zamboni, and then we'll be back for more. You can get hurt. Sure. Okay, I'm going in here. Sorry. All right. Here we go for the third period. I was also able to get some score updates from the lobby. So last night in Nicholas City beat the Wolves 4-1. That happened after our game. And this morning there were two games that took place. The North Bay Trappers tied Temiskaming Shores 2-2, and then Coppercliff tied Sudbury. So there's a bunch of teams that are now 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie, and have accumulated a single point. So the Hounds, it's still going to be super important to win one of these two games today. Basically, with that, I think if they win, they're in, because they'll end up with 6 points. But they need a victory today. So let's see what they can do in the third period here. They got 14 minutes to sort it out. See if they come out flying.
The organizer giving a blank tag Canadian Tire, our great sponsor, and Mining, our MVP sponsor, and Pickett Cross.
So an icing right off the bat here for the Hounds. Face off to Lau's left. Draw one by Timmins. They get it straight out. Shot, square, caught. No rebound. Scramble draw. Timmins in possession. They're moving behind the net. Comes all the way out. Rado blocks the shot, chips it ahead. And that gets out to Ethan. Ethan goes wide with speed. Ethan gets it in past the ringette line and gets taken down hard in the corner. And that's going to be a body check to Timmins. And here comes the Hounds power play. Another 30 seconds into the period with another penalty. And see if the Hounds can capitalize here. We saw them score 19 seconds into a power play earlier in this tournament. Draw one and push straight ahead by Timmins. Timmins coming out 2-0. Timmins wide with speed. They got to jump on McGuire. McGuire reaches in with the stick. Pushes it into the net. And Ruley picks it up. Ruley to Nadon. Nadon drops it back for Ruley. Skipped over Ruley's stick. And Theo pinches and keeps it deep. Looks like a bit of chaos in front of the bench there with Ruley and Nadon and two of the Timmins guys. Jace comes up with it. Puts it into the corner. And there's no forecheck there, and Timmins just fires at the length of the ice. I didn't turn it on, Remy. Theo with room. Theo, red line. Theo, blue line.
Makes a good move.
Yeah, just leans into it. Theo still in possession. Protects the puck and has it behind the net.
Theo's having a game today.
Theo slows it down, gives it to Emmett. Emmett takes a slap shot, but fanned on it. Ended up being a pass. Big shot, big rebound. Ruley couldn't bury the rebound. That was a great save. Nadon goes back to Ruley. Ruley takes a shot and that goes wide. Ruley working on it and gets it free. Good body position by Ruley, but that's a tough stick from Timmins. Hounds come up with it. Jace has it. Fire at the length of the ice.
Blau fan on that.
Doucette on it. Oh, Doucette takes his guy down behind the net. Doucette's got room. Deuce with room. Deuce is still skating with it. Still has room. Deuce turns it over at the blue line, and Timmins has it. Timmins chips it deep. Buzzer's going to be on it now. And Buzz has room. Buzz is going to go for a skate. Why not? Timmins is changing. So Buzz is coming 1-on-2, and here comes the rest of Timmins to join in. Penalty is finished. Tambari with a nice between the legs. Tries to go cross ice to Evans, and can't find him.
Here comes Zach with the puck. Puts it back down deep. Port goes in on it. Cuts it off. Finn's going to fly in. Cuts that off. Gets a good stick. Can't get it through. Buzz chips it.
Oh, Buzz
with a couple slick moves. Buzz. Oh. Buzz with a couple beauty moves there.
Yeah. That might have been your brother just a step ahead of him there, on the line?
Yeah.
Porco with it. Leaves it for Kalica, and Kalica fires it in. That's not icing. Evans in pursuit. Oh, dangerous. Hits the back of the net. Evans comes up with the puck. Evan goes to the blue line to Buzzer. Buzzer goes across to Kalica. Kalica takes the shot. Gets through. Dangerously behind the net. And Kalica gets it. Kalica takes another shot. Missed the net. And Timmins with speed. Buzz just knocks it off his stick. Evans picks it up, goes cross ice, and finds Connor. Connor forgot the puck. Timmins with it. Timmins takes the shot. Great save by Lau. Pushed it up over the top of the net. I don't know if that got stuck in some water, but it hopped on Connor there. Chaos in the corner. Can't see what's happening.
I think Finn is battling with...
Timmins comes out with the puck. Shoot. And Kalica works his man over. Connor can't clear, gets it to the point. Snapshot wide off the dashboard, but that's on Buzz's stick. Buzz puts it around. And Timmins D just comes all the way in. Timmins D with speed behind the net. Circling. Goes cross crease, Lau's down. And then they get it out only as far as the point. Hard shot, that hit a body in front. Greyhounds were just spinning in circles there.
Timmins is going to get a fast one on them there.
9 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. It's 6-3 for Timmins. Draw one, back to Hef. Hef takes it, pushes it ahead.
North Star's goal scored by number 26, Anna Shula. Assisted by number 88, MJ Maturel.
Isaac shots got blocked.
Hits a leg. Tried to get that one through. And Hef pinches nicely, keeps it in. And Timmins puts it high. Brado's going to be first on it. Brado comes up with it, gives it to Kucher. Kucher goes cross ice to Ethan. Porcaro loses it at the blue line. Picked up by Copeland. Grayson makes a move and gets it to Ethan. Ethan takes a shot, high and wide. Kucher's first on it behind the net. To Brado. Brado fires it off Connor's rear end there. And Hef, nice play, chips it out. And that was Copeland who was looking for Kucher. Ooh, Timmins off the bench with speed. Brado, nice play. Still in our zone. There it is, finally out. Kucher with it, with room.
Here comes Rulli off the bench. Comes in, cuts it off.
Rulli, cross ice. Deuce. And Deuce pushes it into Timmins' zone. Timmins goes cross ice to nobody. Hounds are going to be offside though.
Here comes Timmins, puts it in deep.
Doucette's going to be first on it. Good work by Deuce. Skates right through his check. Still in possession. Still working on the wall. Can't see what's going on there. Squirts out behind the net, but Ruli's there with space. Ruli looking for Nadon. Finds him. Nadon gets the red line, pushes it deep. Good pinch by Doucette. It's going to spring Jace here. Here comes Timmins. Theo just angles him off to the corner. Nicely done by Theo. Timmins with it behind the net. Tried to go front and it hits Ruli's skates behind the net. There's another goal, 7-3. Hounds turn it over, offside. There's a Timmins guy way behind the play. He'd fallen behind the net. So 5:54. See if the Hounds can maybe get one here. Tambari, Evans, Porco. Timmins fanned on the dump. That's going to be on Buzz's stick. Buzz behind the net. Buzz goes all the way around to Connor, and that hops over Connor's stick. Timmins takes the shot. Buzz has it again. Buzz just flips it ahead. And it's going to be too far for everyone. That'll be icing. Switching sides on the face-off here. Politza behind the net. Politza stops up. Nice reverse. Tape to tape to Cooch. Cooch looks up the middle to Copeland, and Copeland had his pocket pick right on the blue line. Timmins with it in their own zone. Swinging, circling, gets stick checked, and Grayson comes up with the puck. Grayson has the blue line. Passes it up the middle. Kucher gets mauled going to the net, and that's going to be a penalty to Timmins. The Hounds will go to the power play. 5:09 left in the third.
Your starts penalty number 16, Max Holmake, 2 minutes for body contact.
Grayson takes the shot and misses behind the net. Loose behind the net, and that's picked up by Cooch. Backhand feed up the middle. Brado tries to get one on net, and Timmins ices it. Lau leaves it for Hef. Hef behind his net with speed. Hef. Good pass to Kucher. Kucher. Good pass for Ethan. Ethan has it. Ethan takes the shot, hits the stick, directed wide into the corner. 1:16 left to go on the power play. That's pounded down the length of the ice. Lau's got to be careful, and is. Brado's going to be first on it. Lau plays it ahead to Hef. Hef tried a backhander and fanned on it, and then I think Hef might have fallen in the corner there. And there goes Grayson. And that pass was behind Kuchar. Grado working hard, doesn't let his guy take a shot. Cooch. And we got a tape-to-tape pass to Nadon. Nadon tries to go drag, gets picked, but it comes to Grayson. Grayson takes a shot through the defenseman's leg. Nifty shot there by Grayson. 35 seconds left to go in the power play.
Score is still 7-3. Timmins.
3:44 left to go in the game. McGuire. Cross ice for Deuce. Deuce chips it to himself. Nice play. Timmins has it in their zone. Fake the shot. Get it as far as Doucette, and Doucette chips it off the glass. 17 seconds left in the power play. Giveaway up the middle. Nadon takes the shot. He comes to the point. It's tied up in McGuire's feet. And Theo goes completely cross ice for Ruley. Ruley turns and fires and fans. Timmins coming up with speed. Loses the puck. Deuce has it.
Playing ping pong again.
Yeah, Deuce was fancy hands there. Nadon with it. Nadon, nice move. Takes the shot. Low, no rebound.
Here comes Quinn on it. Quinn battling in the corner.
Ooh, almost got it in front. He was looking for Porco there. Timmins with speed, flying out of their zone. Oof, what an end-to-end rush that was. Wow, with a nice save on the point shot.
What our defense right now.
We go another shot, caught. Shot wide of the net.
Remember to check out your son or daughter's action photos approved by the cafeteria. Take home a nice TOC memory.
Leads to the Kuchar. Kuchar up the middle.
Kuchar made a nice pass.
Yeah, that was a nice feed. Oh, that hops over Kalitz's stick. That's going to be icing.
It's safe to say there's no coming back for the Hounds here.
No. 1:56 left.
Kuchar made a great pass.
That was a good defensive play. I don't know what's going on in the corner. There's guys falling everywhere. Buzzer reverses it. Timmins picks it up.
One minute left to go in this game. Timmins is just everywhere on us right now.
29 seconds. Good rush by Ethan. 22 seconds left. Here comes Timmins. Goes cross ice. Good pick by Hef. And Hef has room. Hef steers it deep.
Good game.
6 seconds. Well, the Hounds got some work to do tonight. We'll back to the hotel, get some food, and then we'll be back for this evening's game.
Yeah, in front of her.
From the Student Junior Greyhounds, MVP goes to number 12, Jace Young. And player of the game goes to number 14, Grayson Coupland. For the Timmins North Stars, MVP goes to number 26, Tanner Schumacher. And player of the game goes to number 87,